Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your full upper body and core at-home workout. What you need today, dumbbells. Whatever you have, grab them. For resistance reference, I have a pair of 5, 10, 15, and 20-pound dumbbells, but just remember, you and I are different, so you may need to go heavier than what I am using in order to feel challenged, or you may need to drop the weight selection to something lighter in order to keep good form. Find the weight selection that feels challenging for you while maintaining great form throughout. You will also need a mini band, and that mini band needs to be light. It has got to be light, can't be heavy. It has to have some give to it. So I am using my lightest one in the pack of 5. You will also need a mat, and definitely recommending some sort of hydration and possibly a towel around as well. Here's today's format. We have trisets, and we're only doing each triset one time. The first 2 exercises will be 60 seconds each, and that third exercise will be 45 seconds. There will be 5 seconds to transition in between exercises, so not a lot of transition time, and then a very short 15-second recovery transition before going to a brand new triset. This one is quick, high volume, and not a lot of breaks, so you may want to go possibly a little lighter than what you usually would, at least towards the end when we are starting to feel rather fatigued. At least I'm speaking for myself. Please remember, you and I don't have to go at the same tempo, same speed. I will be giving tempo recommendations, but go at your own pace, own speed, but don't go too quick. Think quality over quantity here. Make a stellar mind-muscle connection and challenge yourself with the weight selection. We'll begin with a very short warm-up. We have 5 exercises, 45 seconds each. So go ahead, meet me on your mat in a side lying position with your lightest dumbbell, and let's get to work. We'll begin on our right side. Take the dumbbell in the left hand, glue the left elbow to the left hip, and then bring the dumbbell up as far as possible without letting the rib cage flare. So keep the rib cage still. We go in 3, 2, and 1. This begins your warm-up. Always honor your range of motion. Don't compromise with the abdominals and the lower body in order to get greater range of motion. Take it as far back as you can and then bring it down. One side may be limited or have greater range of motion than the other. That is normal. Last rep before we switch sides, and you can either flip it away from me or just flip sides real quick. Grab the dumbbell in the right hand, same exact weight. Let's go. Now for me, this side is a little more tight, so I don't get as great of range of motion, which is fine. We'll work on evening out the sides. Just don't compromise with letting the rib cage flare or letting the belly dip forward in order to bring it back further. But I can't move on with something in these days. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love, let me let go and let me love again. Next up, we have ISO bird dog clocks. We'll grab that mini band, place it around the wrist, come to a tabletop position before lifting and elevating the right leg up. Last rep, and grab your mini band, place it around the wrist, tabletop position, core stays tight, elevate the right leg, left arm goes center, forward, and then back. So think of it as 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock. Keep that core tight throughout. So sharp exhale, that's the feeling that we want to have in our core, but breathe through it. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, roll up the wrist if needed. Left leg goes back, elevate, and let's go. We take it to a 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock. Now that left hip may want to wobble or open up to the side. Core stays tight throughout to help stabilize the hip and the pelvis. Tricky situation.
situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you.
Next up, we have banded prone behind the head pull aparts. We'll bring it all the way down to the belly in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, arms go long, top of the head goes onto the mat. Press into the band, bring it overhead, pull it behind the head, release it long, back down. Hands up, pull it behind the head, arms long, back down. Everyone's range of motion will be different here. So if you can't bring it behind the head, that's okay. Just bring it to the top of the head and then extend the arms.
In between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you.
Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Release your mini band, grab a hold of your light dumbbell. For me, that's going to be a 5-pound dumbbell. We have a side plank with a rear delt fly, quarter rep at the top. So bring it to your right forearm. Left hand will have the dumbbell as we reach under. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Split stance with the legs, bring it up, pulse at the top, control it down, reach under, slight rotation, bring it up, pulse the rear delts, bring it down with control. Up and pulse, squeeze rear delt, squeeze it again, bring it down. Now if needed, release the bottom knee as a modification. We switch to the other side next in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, flip sides real quick. Right hand grabs the dumbbell, split stance, hip elevates. Let's go. Pulse it back, control it down, rotate, rear delts drive it up, pulse the rear delts back, control and rotate. Take your time with this, really controlled, really slow tempo. Again, if needed, if you did it the other side, release the bottom knee as a modification. Our final exercise of this triset will be a banded Superman to a pull down. We'll grab our mini band and come to the belly in 3, 2, and 1. Release the dumbbell down, grab your light mini band, place it around the wrist or grab it with the thumbs. Bring it all the way down before we take it up for a Superman. Pull it down, arms long, release down. Drive it up, pull it down, lats engage, release it long, control it down. Be sure to keep the neck neutral and make this movement with the back. Here's our last 3, 2, and recover. 15 seconds before we hit a brand new triset. Next up, body weight high to low planks. We'll alternate sides. So we'll begin right, left, and then switch left, right. Keep the hips stable. Core stays engaged throughout. Breathe through the engagement. Let's go. We take it right forearm, left forearm, right hand, then left. Next time, take it left forearm, left hand, then right. Your hips will want to sway all over the place. Our goal here is to keep the hips as level as possible as we work the delts, chest, and triceps. If needed, bring it to the knees as a modification. Next up, we'll hold our high plank for 4 shoulder taps to a push-up on to off the knees in 3, 2, and 1. Break real fast if needed. It's coming in hot. Get into your plank. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down off the knees, on the knees. Drive it up, back off the knees. Shoulder taps for 4, 3, 2, 1. Eccentric off the knees, concentric on the knees. Back to your plank. Now, if needed, you can perform this whole exercise, this whole combination on the knees if needed. Banded swimmers are next. Grab your mini band in 3, 2, and 1. Grab your mini band, place it around the wrist, pronated grip, bring it down. We have swimmers, kick opposite leg, opposite arm. Let's go. Control this movement. For our last 10 seconds, we'll pick up the tempo. Hold at the top, speed it up in 3, 2, and 1. Kick it. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Recover, but leave that mini band right where it is because we have banded dumbbell shoulder press in a neutral grip. I'll be grabbing 2 20-pound dumbbells. Grab what you need to in order to feel challenged. Keep the rib cage stacked over pelvis throughout. Let's go. We drive it up, keep pressure into that band, control on the way down for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, exhale, control it down, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Keep the rib cage stacked over the pelvis to keep the core engaged. If we start to let the rib cage flare and arch the back, we'll start to feel it in that lower back, which isn't our main targeted muscle group. We want to engage the delts here. Couple more reps, then we'll come to a hip hinge position for our hip hinge dumbbell rows with a slow tempo. Mini band stays in place. Here's our last 3, 2, 1. I'll be maintaining these 20-pound dumbbells. Go ahead, grab them. It's coming in hot, and let's go. We drive it up. Elbows stay tucked in. 3, 2, 1. Up and squeeze. 3, 2, 1 on the way down. Up and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Press into the band even more on the way up. Keep your spine as neutral as possible. Keep some engagement in the front of the core to help support the back. Here's our last rep before we release the dumbbells in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down, lateral raise partials are next. Keep the mini band in place. Let's go. Quarter rep at the top. Bring it up, quarter rep, all the way down. Medial delts again, bring it down. On the way down, keep tension on the band, and everyone's range of motion will be different here because everyone's band resistance will be different. If your band is super heavy, you may not be able to take it up as far as I'm doing, which is fine. If your band is super light, you may be able to take it farther than mine, which is also fine. Everyone should be feeling this in the medial delts. Outer portion of the delts is our target. Keep repping it out. 15 more seconds. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Leave that band right where it is. Come to your mat. We have a dumbbell mini band, chest press, neutral grip. I'll be grabbing 20-pound dumbbells, slow eccentric. Go ahead, get into position. We go. In 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells drive up. Control it down. Press into the band for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Control it down. Press into the band for 3, 2, 1. Neutral grip. Next up, we'll drop our resistance selection to something a little bit lighter for tricep extensions. Band stays in place in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down, grab something lighter. I'm grabbing 10s. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Arms go up. We hinge from the elbows, slow and controlled, and then drive it up. So that mini band is just barely touching the top of the head before driving it up. Slow and controlled on the way down. Feel the stretch in the triceps. Feel the triceps contract. Next up, we'll aim to keep the same exact weight selection, but release the mini band for dumbbell chest flies with a slow eccentric in 3, 2, and 1. Bring those dumbbells down, release the mini band, then grab a hold of your dumbbells, and let's go. We go out, long lever, 3, 2, 1, hug it in. Take it out, move away from your wall, 3, 2, big stretch in the chest, anterior delts, hug it back in. So like you're going around a beach ball and then going back in for a hug. Here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Grab your mini band. We're not done with that mini band. Place it right around the wrists. I'll be using 20-pound dumbbells for a curl to shoulder press next. Keep the ribcage stacked over pelvis. Don't let form compromise here. Let's go. Neutral grip with the bicep curl. Control it up, press it up, control it down, release. Curl it up, press it up, control it down. Now, if our body is super fatigued, which at this point it is starting to feel rather fatigued, if you have to drive the hips forward in order to get the dumbbells up, then what I want you to do, release it to something lighter. You got this. Come on. We have 35 more seconds. Come on, a couple more reps, then we'll drop the weight selection to something lighter and continue out banded bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Release the dumbbells, grab something a little bit lighter. I'm going to switch to 15 pounds. Neutral grip bicep curls. Let's go. Bring it up, control it down. Squeeze the biceps, press into the band, control it down. If you start to fail here or your forearm starts to get compromised, drop it to something a little bit lighter and then continue to rep it out. Just a couple more reps before we take off the mini band and continue with dumbbell front raises. Here's our last. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down, take off the mini band. I'll be continuing with these 10-pound dumbbells for front raises. Let's go. We rotate from neutral to pronated at the top. Keep those upper traps down as we bring the dumbbells up. We really want to hone in on the front portion of the delt. Come on, you got this. Here's our last. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. I just failed. Failing is a good thing. That means we are challenging our muscles to max capacity. All right, I'm grabbing 5-pound dumbbells for these Lou raises next. I'll be using 5-pound dumbbells for this entire tricep. Supinated grip. Let's go. We bring it up, semicircle with the arms, control it down. Nice work. Bring it up, control, long lever, semicircle with the arms, and continue to rep it out. Don't let the ribcage flare as we bring it overhead. Keep the connection to the core as we breathe throughout.
You're my world and you and me. And if only you would let me in. Drive me crazy, you got me.
A few more reps, then we have hip hinge reverse flies, 1 to 1/4 rep at the top. I'll be continuing with these 5-pound dumbbells. Ooh, go ahead, shimmy it out if needed. Take a little recovery, grab it, hinge it, and let's go. Bring it up, 1/4 rep at the top, control it down. Rear delts, drive it up, 1/4 rep, bring it down. Try not to let those elbows hinge, soft elbows throughout, and keep a nice neutral back, no rounding, no extending. Keep the connection to the core to help stabilize the spine. A couple more reps before we have our lateral raise switch up in 3, 2, and 1. We start in an iso hold position. Go ahead, grab it, bring it up, iso hold at the top, and let's go. We alternate sides. Go left, go right, go left, go right. Only a couple more reps, then we'll switch it up, then right, go left, go right. Next up, we have bilateral. Switch it up and down. Come on, 15 seconds. We go back to the iso hold at the top and alternate. Go ahead, bring it up, and now alternate. Left, right, left, right. Come on, only a few more reps. Left, right. Here's our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. All right, next up, we have a dumbbell double crunch, quarter rep at the top. I'll be grabbing a 15-pound dumbbell, grabbing the handle so I get extra range of motion here. Make the movement with the abs and the lats, not the neck, and let's go. Bring it up, quarter rep at the top, and then control it down. Lats and abs bring you up. Feel the abdominals contract in the quarter rep. Next up, we release the dumbbell. We have body weight sprinter sit-ups next in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell down. Here we go. Sprinter sit-ups. Bring it all the way up. Let's go. All the way up. Try to touch the inside of the foot. Control it down. All the way up. Twist and touch. Control it down. Now, if this is not accessible to you, that's fine. Just go ahead, bring it to bicycles, but fair warning, bicycles are next. Do what you can. 45 seconds. We drop it to bicycle crunches, tempo switch up next in 3, 2, and 1. Hands go behind the head. Slow tempo to start, and let's just get right into it. I know. Here we go. We take it 3, 2, 1 and hold. 3, 2, 1 and hold. 3, 2, 1 and hold. Keep it up. Come on. 3, 2, 1 and hold. 3, 2. Now we switch tempo, normal tempo. Let's go. Just rep it out. 15 seconds. We take it back to our slow tempo in 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. 3, 2, 1 and hold. 3, 2, 1 and hold. I know it's starting to burn. Come on, fight through it. 3, 2, 1 and hold. Switch it back to normal tempo. Let's go. Rep it out. In 5 seconds, we take it to flutter kicks immediately in 3, 2, and 1. Hands go underneath the pelvis, release the legs long, start to kick it up and down. Come on, you got this. Fight through this burn. We end with an iso hold in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, squeeze it, love it. Come on, 10 more seconds. This is it. This is our burnout. I know it's burning. I know it's hard. Fight through it. You can do it. Heck, here's our last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. That was tough. It hurts, but it's a good kind of hurt. I promise, right? Tapping out though. Let's stretch. Go ahead. One arm goes all the way up, roll over onto your stomach, onto your forearms, or bringing it to your hands. Stay on our forearms for this little cobra pose. Gentle stretch along the abdominals. And now let's bring it to our hands for a deeper stretch along the abdominals. You can sway right and left if that feels good to you. Hold it center, bring it all the way down. Right arm goes out to the side. Start to kick it over for a very deep stretch in the right portion of your chest and anterior delts. Once you find a good spot, just hold. And let's take it to the other side. Left arm goes out to the side, roll it on over, make small movements before finding a nice deep stretch and then hold. Come out of it when you're ready. Now we go a little bit deeper, bend at the right elbow, do the exact same thing. This will just deepen the stretch where we just were. And take it to the other side, bend the left elbow, roll it over, deep stretch in the left portion of your chest and anterior delt. And when you're ready, come out of it, bring it to a nice upward facing dog, one more stretch along the abdominals, and send it back. We'll take it into a unilateral puppy pose. Right arm goes to the side, chest spins open, feel the stretch along the right portion of your lat. Other side, left arm goes forward, spin the chest open to the right, feel the stretch along the left portion of your lat. Both arms go center, bilateral puppy pose, big stretch along the lats, clasp the hands behind to get a stretch in the triceps as well. And when you're ready, release from that pose, bring it up to a tabletop position, little cat-cow action. Inhale, belly dips forward, gaze go up. Exhale, round the spine, chuck the chin. Once more. And neutral tabletop. Come to a nice easy seat, whatever that looks like for you. Bring both arms up, hinge at an elbow for a tricep stretch. A little side bend over to the side. And when you're ready, inhale up, switch it to the other side. Inhale up and exhale. We are done. Nice work today. As long as you tried your best, that is what matters most. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. But most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day, my friends. You rock.